How to beat Assassin's Creed Odyssey on the hardest difficulty? Well, let's get into it. Master how to parry. This is an important skill that you pretty much need to know how to do it. Use the eagle to tag your enemies. This is extremely useful to know where all enemies are at all times so you can stealth through and kill them all with ease. Decide what build you want to focus on, either Hunter, Warrior, or Assassination. You can always change at any point in the game, but making a build designed to improve one of these three is important to do. I myself went Assassination. Only upgrade your weapon, not armor. Upgrading your armor only increases the armor level and nothing else, whereas upgrading your weapon increases the weapon's damage. If you upgrade your armor, you will be wasting mats and money. Also, only upgrade your weapon every 5 levels, and not every time you level up. Otherwise you will be using up a lot of mats and money. Some elites and bounty hunters don't always die from a single stealth attack, so you may need to run and hide and wait for them to stop looking for you, then go back in and do another stealth attack and continue this process until they die. Do contracts if you're in need of some XP or money. Otherwise, I wouldn't bother with them. Ship upgrades. What do you spend your mats on that will best help you? First thing is arrow volleys. You want to upgrade these 3 times. Then fire brazers 2 times. Then you want to upgrade your arrows until they reach legendary status, which is the second last upgrade. Once you have done this, you then go back and upgrade your arrow volleys and fire brazers also to legendary status. After that, you upgrade the haul and then crew armor. Buy materials from blacksmiths. I found this the quickest and easiest way to gain mats. Don't dismantle your gear because you get very little mats. Instead, just sell everything you don't want and use the money to buy all the wood, metal, and skins the blacksmith is offering. I found that I always had enough gems, so I didn't waste my money on buying those, but if you need some, then go for it. Hunt cultists to get legendary gear and fragments to upgrade your spear. You want to upgrade your spear to level 5 so that you unlock all ranks for your talents. Having max points in certain talents will make you a lot stronger. The cultists you want to hunt for legendary gear is going to depend on what build you are doing. Since I myself went Assassination, I went for the pirate set, which you get from hunting the gods of Aegean cultist line. If you are going for a hunter or warrior build, then simply look at the pieces of gear that the cultists drop and find the ones that will increase the damage of the specific build you are going for. Certain mercenaries also drop legendary gear and weapons, so you can look at those as well. Equip 2 weapons when the game allows you to. I'm pretty sure you can do this at level 20. By equipping another weapon in the second slot, you get the damage buffs it offers without ever having to use it. So if this weapon increases your assassination damage by 10%, you will get that buff just by having the secondary weapon equipped. Engrave your legendary gear. Once you have gotten the certain legendary piece of gear you are going to use for the rest of the game, it's important to engrave it to give yourself more damage. I only did this when I had the gear I wanted for the whole game, so I didn't waste my mats. Engraving your gear is when you really start making your own build, as you can engrave other sets of gear onto your piece of gear without removing the set bonus it already offers. My build was Assassination, but also with my engravings I enhanced the damage dramatically of the ability Hero Strike. And once I did this, my Hero Strike ability started doing crazy damage, that anyone that stood in my path got annihilated. That includes all mercenaries, cultists, arena challenges, legendary animals, and mythical creatures. This is just the build I went for, but you can do whatever you want and just have some fun with it. Ability points, what should you spend them on? Well, if you're copying what I do, then I recommend this. Shadow Assassin, Venomous Attacks, Rush Assassination, Poison Mastery, Hero Strike, Critical Assassination, Stealth Master, Second Wind, Weapons Master, Gear Master, and Archer Master. You don't need to spend your ability points straight away. You can hang on to them until you have reached a certain level to upgrade an ability you already have, or when you upgrade your spear to a higher level. Once you reach level 50, you will unlock Mastery Talents. These are passive bonuses to increase your damage for every point you put into them. This is something to keep in mind and is why saving your ability points is worthwhile. For me, Assassin's Creed Odyssey was absolutely amazing. For starters, the graphics are amazing. The game runs nice and smooth and no bugs that I encountered. The difficulty of Nightmare I didn't find that difficult, but it did make me still have to pay attention in combat, otherwise I would die. The main storyline gave me some mad feels, and even the side quests I found enjoyable, and also they had a little story behind them. The combat was fluent and engaging and fun, and I also liked the naval combat. I wouldn't say I loved it, but I thought it was still good. The game systems were great. I loved how they did the gearing and upgrading of your gear. I loved how you could make a bunch of different builds with the engravings, and it was simple to understand. The whole cultist system I absolutely loved. Tracking down individuals by finding clues about them, then reveals who and where they are, and then going to hunt them down was a great feature in my opinion. The mercenary system was a cool feature that felt good to get to the very top and unlock the cool looking undead firehorse, as well as getting buffs with each tier you progressed up to. A bad thing I have to say was probably the upgrading ship system, just because the amount of materials you needed to upgrade your ship was, I would even say, ridiculously high. But apart from that, I fell in love with this game, and was sad once I had completed it. I'm giving this game a rating of 8 out of 10. I think it is an amazing game that I would even play again in its New Game Plus feature. For anyone attempting to complete Assassin's Creed Odyssey on Nightmare mode, I hope this video helped and good luck.